welcome to the Car Guys.
This week we're looking at a full road test of the F-Type R. There's no doubting it's a real beauty, this. I mean, brutal lines, elegant but savage, I think is probably the best way to describe the F-Type.
Obviously this one is in white with some of the bits picked out in black, which is really quite tasty.
Little black accents we've got on this car, so this is black gloss as well. Bonnet louvres. Look at the grills down here, aiding the airflow. 4 big tailpipes signifying that this is the 5-litre V8 model.
Incredible gloss black wheels, which just look amazing and really set off this perfectly shiny and clean white bodywork. It's not the biggest boot in the world. You're not going to do a body dump with this, unfortunately.
Although it does look like there's a body in this one.
Although yes, it does.
For me, one of the most annoying aspects of the F-Type are the door handles. It's absolutely fine to get in, little press, open you go. This door handle feels very flimsy. It's not a nice action. It's not a nice device. It feels very much more like a washing machine than a high quality car. And when you close the car and then you decide to lock, you've got this horrible, creaky, not very pleasant. Do it again. Ah, finally it goes in. Horrible.
Very purposeful interior. It's got everything that you need and it's all big chunky stuff, so it's really good tactile buttons and dials. And as you can see, there is absolutely nothing to see in the engine bay. F-Type Jaguar. I know, amazing, right? I've never been in an F-Type Jag.
This is literally your first time.
This is literally my first time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. I'm like a 2-year-old that's found their hands for the first time. It's
You'll see he's so excited that even though there are black rain clouds and I can literally see the water pouring ahead of us about 3 miles, we have the roof off, okay? Because that's
it's a convertible, you've got to have the roof off.
Exactly.
Oh, stop start.
Stop start, which I've now turned off forever.
Oh, dirty. Let's see if we can get, I'm going to move the microphone back a bit. See if we can not kill the horses, but see if we can get a little bit of that.
Oh. This is the 5-litre V8 F-Type, the big one.
The daddy, as they say.
Yeah. Look how nice this is.
Oh no, it's lovely. It really is lovely.
Buttons, the tactileness, everything's quite...
No, it's really good.
It feels good.
Yeah, it's kind of rubbery feel to them, which is different.
A bit of piano woody type effect here.
Yeah.
All these buttons are really nice. They're proper. You know, they don't feel they're going to break. They've got
solid.
A nice move. Yeah. I think Jaguar's done a spectacular job.
Yeah.
With this car, because it actually makes me quite proud. This is a proper, full-blooded British sports car that can compete with the very best on the market.
Everybody loves the F-Type.
We should be so proud of this in Britain that we can make...
Everyone should buy one. Well, okay, maybe not.
And maybe after this video we'll give you enough tips to go and buy one for yourself, because really you're not going to get a better value muscle-bound V8 car that is as good as this for the money. It's an absolute bargain right now. British made, British designed, the ride is sublime, and it is the real deal.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, honestly, the ride is excellent. It feels like a proper car. What's this? Oh,
Cubby hole.
not sure what you'd put in there. I noticed that I have a grab handle.
You will know what the grab handle is for when I flick this little button down here, and the whole character of this car totally changes, and it just goes mental bonkers. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
That's not one
like
bonkers, viewers, that's 2 bonkers.
Jekyll and Hyde. There's never been a more Jekyll and Hyde car than this. This, here we go, floating along, flick that on, it's the devil. I mean, it's a smooth ride. You've got loads of gadgets. It's got, you know, an insane engine noise. Okay, it's manufactured, but my God, it sounds fantastic. Lots of pop-pop-pops.
We like pop-pop-pops.
A lot of that action. There's no car with more pop-pop-pop than this.
Hey.
Even the DB11 V8 doesn't have as much pop-pop-pop as this. This has so much pop-pop-pop.
It gets on your nerves?
It gets on your tits. Because you're driving through town and it's going...
Oh.
Bang, 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 bang. And you're like, holy shit.
Good morning, Vicar. Yeah.
It's too much. If
too
anything,
much.
It's too much.
Too much pops.
Yeah. So let's try this.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold this down to create dynamic.
Right.
See there, all the dials have gone red.
Oh, it's all gone red.
Okay, we'll put the gearbox over to the left.
That's amazing.
And the noise.
Oh, the noise.
What are we on about? This noise is insane.
It's just dirty.
Those pops. I mean, those weren't pops. They were like...
They were
like
cracks,
rifle
yeah.
fire.
Oh!
See? I mean, that's just not right, is it? That's just crazy.
That's all right. There is no wrong about that.
This car was £90,000 new.
Holy mother of God.
Which at the time people said, that's a lot. Because people were saying...
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the same cost as the new TVR.
Exactly. And you'd have one of these every day of the week, my friend. You fiberglass motherfuckers. £90,000 is a lot of money, and at the time they said you should buy the V6 one's much better, buy the V6 one. Well, the V6 one, apart from being a bit namby-pamby, they're the ones with all the reliability issues at the moment. The V8's got nothing. V8 is rock solid, and you are getting a properly sorted, lovely to drive V8 5-litre monster.
But now I'm split, you see, but I don't know. This or the coupe.
The coupe is a handsome looking beast. But,
it is.
But you know, you get this, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
You get to hear that more.
Yeah. Even if you only get to use it like that for a day a year, you'd have to have it just for that silliness. As we're on Consumer Watch today, what's the MPG on this car? Let's have a little pop quiz. Do we think it's A, 34 miles to the gallon? It's not going to be 34. Do we think it's B, 20 miles to the gallon? I don't think it's B. Or C, 6. I mean, it is starting to age, I will say that, but not
disgracefully.
Not disgracefully, no.
I mean, my God.
No.
You've got quite a detailed central control command deck thing here, which is...
Does it work, though?
It does work. If anything, there's a little bit too much on it, so... I mean, I'm not sure what to press there. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I mean, I can press that and it'll do something. But it's all touchbig. It's easy to use because it's that.
Home menu mode.
Oh, just got a raindrop right in my eyeball.
It's always nice.
Lovely. Big, droppy raindrop. The nice thing about this car, though, that we shall now demonstrate...
is that
you can put the roof up while you're moving.
Which is exactly what we needed to do.
Exactly. If you've not had this feature before, and I've not had a car that does this, this is better than Jesus. Now, you know, we're beautifully cosseted.
Yeah.
You know, it's a high quality quilted,
it is actually,
lovely roof. And there we are, we're warm and dry. I like the way that the vents rise out of the dashboard as well when you start the car. It's all very cool.
I have to say, it's a very nice place to be. It's just the right size as well. It's not a tiny car, but you get enough feeling of space in here, so you're not sitting on top of one another. But you also know that the bonnet's fairly short. you can place it really well.
You're at the moment in full auto mode.
Full auto mode.
What you do is you flip this over there to the left,
right?
And that's now got you in
sport.
And now you're on the paddles as well. So you're in sport auto now. Right. But if you use the paddles, it obviously takes you into the paddles.
Oh, I like that. That's
and then
nice.
You've got confirm. You've got a nicer display.
Changes gear really well.
And then what I found is if you want to then take it back to the full auto, you just hold the right paddle, and that will then take you back to.
Oh yeah.
In this case, S or D.
Nice.
Could you see driving around Essex in this? Does it fit?
Oh, you probably have to have a few more stripes on it, I think.
It's quite blowy in here.
Blowy?
Well, we're only doing 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And there's an awful lot of wind buffeting coming out here. There's a lot of blow, perhaps a lot more than I think than
Especially
an
if we've got this thing at the back.
Yeah, so-called wind deflector, which literally does
shit all.
Shit all. Maybe that's the one downside we found of the F-Type is it does get a bit blowy. Yeah. I don't want to come over all James May or anything. Buffeting. So we've got to remember, I mean, it's a hell of a jump forward from the XKR, which was based on a very, very old platform dating back to the XJS.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, this is like super 22nd century stuff compared to that.
So there you go. The Jaguar F-Type convertible.
All this car, all this power, all this noise for now half price. You can appreciate the dynamics, you can appreciate the engineering, and you can feel massively proud that this is a proper British car and we're driving it in Britain with the roof down, freezing our nuts off.
Literally.
For you. This is for you, darling. This is for you.
This here is for you. This here is for you, baby.
And there's a lovely rainbow behind us. Oh my God.
My point of view, I've always kind of coveted these from afar. Never had the means to buy one, or, you know, to be fair, with a family, they're bloody impractical. You know, lack of seats in the back and all that nonsense. So being able to get to drive one and it actually living up to expectations, that's, for me, that's a big win. Maybe just one more.
This is always just one more is, and then they were both in the hedge.
Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's what I've been looking for.
It's a Detroit soundtrack, isn't it?
The only thing that was good about TVR was the noise that they made. So what you've got here is a TVR that actually works.
Because you've got the passion, but you've got the noise, the surge, and it'll get you home.
Yeah.
Apologies to the TVR Owners Club for those harsh comments, but I think you know. Oh, we've just got you back again. There you go.
Yeah, so in summary, this is absolutely ticks all of my boxes, and probably ticks a lot of your boxes as well.
I think you would struggle to find more power, more drama, more theatre, more quality for the money that you can now pick these up for.
Yeah, I totally agree.
It's got a lot of heritage behind it. It's got a great badge. It's got all the things that badge stands for. Comfort and smooth but assured progress. Thanks for watching the video on the F-Type V8, guys. If you enjoy it, please subscribe or leave comments below.
Catch you in the next one.